Men have done some terrible things over the years in an attempt to be necessary. We all know that we need women in order for society to function. Y chromosomal data shows us that at one point in human history, there were about 17 women to every one man. And clearly humankind did not die out. But what would happen if we had 17 men to every one woman? Reproduction.
And you know, I've made this argument before. I've made this argument before.
Kind did not die out. But what would happen if we had 17 men to every one woman? Reproduction rates would be pretty low, and the chances of that one woman surviving long enough to reproduce are unfortunately not great. Men just don't have a good track record for being safe for women. So it is well established that women are necessary for the survival of our species and for society to function. But that begs the question, are men necessary? How necessary are men? And that has made men feel very self-conscious. Are we needed? And that has made men for a long time want to make claims about what men can do that women can't do. Men have a tendency to be better at violence than women. So we have to have some reason that society needs violence. Men are so good at violence that women are in danger, so we need other violent men to protect them. For men to be necessary, we need violence, we need danger, and we need wars. Historically, it has been the belief that we need men to fight in all of the wars. But in reality, men have needed wars to be necessary more than wars have needed men. Recently, there was the creator on this app that said, how hard could it be? Boys do it. And we saw these men on oil rigs saying, look at these manly men. Can women do that? Well, yes, women can do that. But I would say that the entire Industrial Revolution was an attempt by men to be necessary. It was a need to create male-dominated industries and then have a society structured to depend on those industries. Oil rigs exist because of our dependency on fossil fuels. We built societies where we live far away from where we work so that we depend on those fossil fuels to get to our place of work. We would be better off without the oil rigs. We would be better off without this dependency on fossil fuels. Here in the United States, most of us don't live in walkable communities because of that dependency, because of that industry creating a society that has a problem that they are the solution to. This has been the way of men for generations. Create a problem and then be the solution. For us to have a better society, men have to be okay with the fact that we're not needed. My wife does not need me. She has a good job. She makes enough money that she could hire people to do all the things she doesn't know how to do. She has a strong group of friends, a good support system. She doesn't need me. But she wants me in her life. She wants to do life with me. Men have worked so hard to try to force society to need us that we've completely neglected any attempts at being what society wants. We're trying to create scenarios where women need us instead of being people that are desired. So when you see all these men that are dating coaches and whatever they are, telling other men how to interact with the world, how to interact with women, ask yourself, are they trying to connect with the world around them and improve the world around them, or are they trying to manipulate the world around them to create a dependency on them? Are they trying to do life with the people around them, or are they trying to create a problem for the people around them that they are the solution to? Is their message coming out of their insecurities about not being needed? Or have they discovered a space that they really are connected in and they feel wanted and desired? And they want to share with others what it's like to find that space. Because we have got to stop destroying the world because we don't feel needed.
I don't even really know what to say about this. His argument is that men have created industry to be needed. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is in a capitalistic society where the 1% funnels most of the money up to themselves anyway, where they're trying to depopulate as we speak. So I really don't know. I don't have an opinion on his opinion because this is how he feels. He feels that men have constructed ways for them to be needed. There was a video where a woman was saying that she doesn't feel safe in society because of men, that because men are the ones who produce most of the violence and all of this other stuff. Now, there's a fair argument to that, and how men are the ones who are violent in society by and large. And then they say, well, you're going to need us to fight against this violence rather than trying to find ways to end the violence. So I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts on this. What are your thoughts? I don't have much of an opinion.
Be a part of the live show with thousands of other viewers. Go to TonyaTKO.com/text and join the text notification squad and get a text whenever I go live. Support the show and yourself, and I'll see you on the next live broadcast.